Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 now today. Got some RTA for you guys. That's right, even though we haven't been using ML Shu in every match, just your mere presence in my roster has been giving me a nice bolster in morale. So with that being said, let's go ahead and face off against this Ilanov here, who is going to be a little bit annoying. However, this guy does ban Fire Flaunt and Knockwall. Very interesting, because this allows me to kind of be annoying as well. I'm going to go ahead and open up with New Moon Luna. We'll open up with New Moon Luna, and then we'll go for a Tywin. So potentially giving us the option of controlling this guy, right? We'll see how his draft goes. If we can, we will. He's gonna go for a Laya. That's okay, actually. Laya's fine. Oh, Laya hand guy. That is absolutely beautiful, because we can go for a Celine. So easily punished for these non-attack skill cleansers. So we're gonna go for this. He has immunity user. That's fine. Ban protection on Celine should be very, very strong here. And we're not going to go full control against this guy. There's no reason to do that when he has double cleansers. So we could try to go for an injury user would be kind of nice. I think just throwing Shu would be enough against this team, right? Throwing Shu into the mix. This is where we want to use her in situations like this, where they're very bulky HP scaling units. And then you can also, honestly, at this point, just throw in another DPS threat. And we have two. You know what, we do have two. This could be a nice support threat. So we're gonna pick a very oppressive support unit that could potentially screw up his entire team. If he picks Zio Rowana, that actually doesn't necessarily matter, does it? We could actually go for something like Flitica here. That would work really well. Let's go for Flitica ban Zio, because now it doesn't matter what happens. We're going first, right? This New Moon Luna is going to go first, and yeah, he bans Flitica, and that's fine. We're going to give the HP to Shu and give the HP to Celine. I want Celine to stay alive as long as possible here. New Moon Luna does not need the Tywin imprint, so it's off to the races. Unfortunately, we don't have any imprints on Shu herself. It would be great if we did. Alright, well, let's go for it. We can just go for an S... Do we want to go for an S3? I think I do. I'm gonna go for an S3. The reason why is because I want this Rowana to get sealed so she doesn't jump up in combat readiness. I don't want this Rowana to go. There you go. Because if Laya cleanses here, so be it. That's fantastic. Oh, she is. She's gonna cleanse. But look, Rowana can't go anymore, right? And we are going to jump into the Laya herself. Beautiful stuff. We're going to jump up in combat readiness. Nice little stun there. We're going to go ahead and try to kill this Laya as soon as possible. Might as well go for her, since she already is missing quite a bit of HP. Right, there you go. Almost killed, so that is huge. Hand guy could potentially S3 and cleanse more, but going for the barrier is a smart play. Very nice. I will just go for an S3 here. There you go. It's not going to deal all that much damage. Everyone's a barrier protecting them from the injury, but that's okay. He's going to come in with an S3 of his own. Probably onto Shu. Yeah, there you go. I want to get that injury onto her, if possible. And Tywin's going to come in. Might as well go for an S3 here, too. Right, might as well just do it. Nice, very nice. Again, I just want to kill this Laya as soon as possible. That is the main goal here, to prevent this Rowana from going. Then he'll have a dead unit on his team. Unfortunately, we didn't get to kill her, but she was stunned, so it's fine. Might as well go for... Oh, shoot, he does surrender. Wow, beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Look at that. New Moon Luna is just New Moon Luna. Just absolutely disgusting unit. I hate her. I hate fighting her, but... I also kind of hate using her. It feels cheap. It feels cheap to just throw on an S3 like that, and then your opponent is screwed. What are you gonna do? Alright, this guy, ooh, an Ain's Believer up in Emperor. Hopefully he picks Ain's himself, but highly doubt that's gonna happen. Alright, BBK band, New Moon Luna band. Oh man, this guy, mad props to this guy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. This is going to be the same situation as last time, I guess. So, Empyrean Ilanov picked out basically just means you can't pick stuff like Dragon Bride Senya, Last Rider Crow, Laya. So, one of the best knights to take into Ilanov is just a Tywin, because he is just pretty decent, right? Pretty decent unit overall. We can go ahead and slap Shu in here. She's a very neutral DPS unit. Good against Ilanov as well, so it's just gonna just put her in here, see what she can do. This guy can go very aggressive at this point. He could actually go for Politis, which is pretty good against Shu. Could go for Genoa, stuff like that. New Moon Luna is also available. Oh wait, no, sorry, not in this match. Too used to people using her all the time, but yeah, not in this match. That's good. Politis is going to be our greatest fear right now, but even then, I think we'll be okay. If they pick an Politis, we can always go for Ban Protection on Celine, which will punish them quite hard. But he's going to double down, go for LRK Harsetti. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So LRK Harsetti. Harsetti means we could technically go for Infinite Horizon Acades. I think that'll be pretty decent. Yeah, we'll go for the Infinite Horizon Acades here. I think she's a pretty strong support unit for the Shu, especially because Shu's weakness is being controlled or getting debuffed, and Harsetti definitely has the unbuffable for the Shu. At this point, I'm going to need units that can really hurt my opponent, and they'll force them to kind of ban. And I don't really know who falls into that category. I could last pick DDR into this team, actually. That would be a fantastic play. If I can go for a DDR last pick, that would be super strong, actually. Who would I pick otherwise into this team? Sophie Remnant Violet, Briarwitch Iceria. Ooh, Briarwitch actually doesn't seem terrible here. Let's go for a Briarwitch Iceria. Let's go for something like this. Go for the Briarwitch, because I can defense break everybody, put unbuffable on everybody. Of course, Ilanov can potentially cleanse. Oh shoot, never mind. That foiled everything. I was gonna go for the DDR myself as the last pick, but no, that's really bad. I'm gonna have to ban this DDR. I'm gonna pick Schneel. Do we ban DDR actually? Do we ban DDR is the question. We might need to. Ooh, he's picking the designer Lilibet. Ah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? Actually, you know what? Ed is really good here. Ed is actually pretty good here. If we ban DDR, he's gonna ban Ed, I think. ML Shu is a pretty good matchup against the first, or these 4 units, right? The first 3 and then the last unit. Yeah, Ed's gonna be pretty decent, because Harsetti, if she hits him with a debuff, or if Dilibet hits with an S1 or defense breaks and stuff, we're gonna be pretty good at countering, so yeah, that's fine. This is actually kind of what I wanted, so let's give Shu the imprint. Briarwitch does not need an imprint, because she is fine by herself. Acades does not need the self-imprint either. We're not going up against a super high res, or sorry, super high effectiveness unit on the other side. I think we'll be good, I think we'll be good. Okay, Harsetti goes first. This is actually a decent turn order, because Shu is... Oh, no defense break too. Fantastic. Shu is going to be able to come in with an S3. We're going to be able to put some injury down onto my opponents. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Do I want to hit the LRK? Question is, do I want to hit the LRK? I think I do. I think I want to injury down this LRK here. Right? Boom. Oh yeah, look at that injury. Already 25% of his health is already gone, and his S3 is not going to deal as much damage as it should. His Dilibet should be going before us too, and his Ilanov's using her S3 too. That's good. That's really good for me. As long as he burns his skills to cleanse, then Briarwitch is going to be in a fantastic position. I could push up the A Tywin here. Actually, here's what I could do. I'm gonna go for this. It's a really weird play, but watch what happens. I'm gonna go for LRK's S3, okay? And I'm gonna get this Dilibet to cleanse the team. After Dilibet cleanses the team, we're going to use Briarwitch, and we're going to strip everything, right? So this is good. Briarwitch has immunity, so she won't get reset or anything here. Last Rider Crow gonna pop the S3, that's good. Again, Ilanov's already cleansed. We just need to survive. Somehow. Garden Ice Crystals, okay. Good, let's go for the S3 here. And pray that we don't die. There you go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I'm hoping he doesn't kill my Shu. Shu really does need to survive here. It's very important. He is going to go for her, though. Keep Valor helping out a little bit. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not the worst thing. Not the worst thing ever. Let's go for... Harseti's going to go next. Let's go ahead and stun her. Or not. Dilibet going to go. Probably going to... Ooh, if she defense breaks. Okay, she doesn't. Very nice. If she went for the Shu, we would have been in pretty big trouble, actually. If Harseti defense breaks, Shu will also be in big trouble. He's gonna S3, and this should kill the Briar Witch. Oh, we might still lose this one, guys. Might still lose this one. Yeah, I think he might kill the Shu here. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Alright, I need to rethink my strategy against this type of team then. He took the DDR. That was honestly what I was banking on when I picked that Briar Witch, was that I can pick that DDR last. That would have been huge. But foiled in draft. Braceria was not as good if I didn't have that DDR with me, right? I needed that DDR pick because that way my opponent still would have banned DDR. Don't get me wrong, he still would have banned DDR. It would have been the correct ban there. It just would have prevented my opponent from picking DDR, so they would have picked two last pick units that would have been completely different than what he had gone for, right? In this instance. So the fact that I had to waste a ban on DDR was pretty bad when he was supposed to be the pick that I wanted to go for last. But it won him the game. Yeah, DDR is a pretty good last pick unit right now, right? Still decent. I know Schneel exists, but hey, 4th, 5th pick exists, and you pick him last. No one can counterpick you. Alright, let's go for it again. Imperial Ilanov, so we'll go for the Tywin. New Moon Luna is banned, that's great. We're gonna go for the Shu once more. Right, occasionally we will lose with her, but I'm still trying to learn her kit and what matchups she's good against and what units she kind of struggles against. The last match really wasn't anything that was her fault, honestly. She was okay in that last match. I know Politis is going to be terrifying. The only issue there was that, again, no DDR was pretty bad. Knockwall getting picked up. No Soulburn from the opponent. This will be a good Acades game. Acades would be pretty decent here, along with... Would Laya be good here? I think Laya would be decent here. Because Ilanov against New Moon Luna... Or sorry, Ilanov against ML Shu is not going to be terrific for my opponent. Okay, so we'll see what the last two picks are, and then we can just kind of round out our team. We are really weak right now to a Genoa, so if they go for Genoa, we're going to ban him out. If they go for something like BBK, I think we're tanky enough. That's why I kind of avoid drafting like a squishy unit at all in a team like this. Because, oh wait, no, they can't pick BBK. But I've gotten in the habit of drafting really bulky units. Just because if BBK kills one unit, she can take an extra turn and then heal up to max health. And she also has an attack buff for that second hit, and is devastating. But yeah, I forgot. I banned BBK, so we don't have to worry about that. As long as it's not a Genoa here, we're good. As long as it's not a Genoa, okay, we're so good. This team is actually really weak against Albedo, so we're going to pick Albedo here and ban the Celine. If he bans the... If he bans Albedo, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we are in a decent position right now. So Shu here. Laya will get the HP imprint, just because Acades actually will, does she need... Yes. Acades needs her imprint because Knockwall can have over 200 effectiveness. I've seen many in this upper champion emperor range where people have over 200 effectiveness here, so we need over 300 resist on our Acades. He's gonna S3. He doesn't have any souls, so we don't have to worry about soul burns. We're gonna jump up with Acades. Very nice. And then after Knockwall goes, we will jump up once again. So he's gonna go for the reset. Not gonna get it. There you go. Beautiful stuff. And then Tywin actually cleanses the bind on everybody too, which is not bad. Not that we need it, but it's not bad. At this point, he should try to push back the Laya with an S1. No, he tries to push back the Acades. Okay, so I can push up Laya here. Or can I push up a Tywin? Tywin's not gonna make it. I could push up Laya. That would actually not be bad, because it'll give her the barrier that she needs to survive a hit from Gala, and then I could either push up here, Or I can just go for a dual. I think I just go for a dual attack. Let's go for this. Oh, the one time where bringing the Soul Weaver was actually the best play there. Oh yes, beautiful stuff. Look at that. ML Shoe's so disgusting. No, look at that. Look at that. Oh guys, this is the one rare instance where dual attacking with the Soul Weaver actually works out in my favor. If you guys have been long-time viewers of the channel, you know every time I bring a dual attack unit that doesn't guarantee dual attacks with the highest attack unit, right? If I'm like bringing C. Lilius or Laya, who dual attack randomly, almost exclusively at dual attack with a Soul Weaver. Thankfully this time it actually worked out for me. Couple quick matches under our belt. Nice, good stuff. Okay. ML, Politis, and Harsetti are pre-banned. I love what I see, guys. I love what I see. Go for the Empyrean Ilanov first pick. They're gonna go for New Moon Luna. Surprise, surprise. Alright, let's see what they're... Ooh, New Moon Luna LRK. I really want to ban Protect Infinite Horizon Achilles once more, but I think ML Shu is gonna be pretty decent here. Is this kind of deja vu for me right now? I feel like I just fought this. But let's go for this. This is a pretty good core right here. Ilanov with Shu and Infinite Horizon Achilles. Not a terrible trio, actually. Not bad at all. Especially in this current meta. Not bad at all. At least against slower players. You don't want to bring ML Shu into cleavers at all. But Empyrean Ilanov as a first pick is very strong into cleavers as well, because you prevent things like ML Ludwig ban protections, which is very nice. Ruel Spectre. Ooh, whoa! Hang on just a second. Okay then. Isn't this a Roy game? Sylvan Sage Vivian? Roy? Ooh, who's really good into this team right now? Spectre Tenebria. Roy would be really good here. Sylvan Sage Vivian could also be okay. I just need to be careful about not having enough knights for mitigation, so I might actually go for... Let's go for Dragon Bride Senya. Let's do this. Go for more mitigation here. This should be good. Into the first 4 units, I think this is a solid team. Because even if he bans Roy, I have ML Shu, who can injury down this entire team to the point where they cannot really benefit from Ruel's healing anymore. I just need to kill this New Moon Luna fast. He does have the ability to revive her, and Ruel can revive herself with her new buff. Would Mort be a problem? Would Mort be a problem? Mort is actually not a huge problem now that I look at this. I think I just banned the Luna, right? Mort is not a huge problem right now. Yeah, he bans the Roy. Kind of has to. Kind of expected. Okay. He can't kill the Shu as easily with the Dragon Bride Senya here. I'm gonna give Imprint here, Self-Imprint here. Achilles will give Attack Imprint, because there's no one really with debuffs. Mort ignores res because we have lower HP than him anyway, so yeah, I think this is good. Jump in here with our imprints, and we're off to the races. Shu should be able to solo this. This is the ultimate test for Shu as a solo DPS unit. Right, 2 mitigation units and Achilles as well, right? So I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to kill the Mort, because LRK actually doesn't do that much damage against Ilanov. So I'm gonna go ahead and injury down the Mort. So the more I injury Mort down, the better it is for me, because then his max HP will be lower than a lot of my units, and if his max HP is lower, then we're going to be in a really good position to resist his S3 and his other skills. So slap injury as much as possible on him. That looks like a pretty good amount, honestly. Do I want to try to kill him here? Let's just go for it. He might not be on counter set, so his passive is Elbrus, and he might be on an Elbrus artifact, so hitting Mort is a pretty safe way to go about this. And look at this, we just turn cycled Shu all the way around, and we can use her once more. Boom. Look at that disgusting injury damage. And the Shu is at max focus already. My opponent didn't take a single turn, and my Shu's at max focus. That's how dumb this unit is. This is why I wanted her so bad. Alright. Spectre has the ability to soul burn, but again, Spectre Tenebria is not necessarily very strong now in terms of burst damage relative to other units. Like, compared to Genoa, BBK, RB, and stuff, Spectre has kind of fallen off in terms of the damage department. She does gain stacks, though. Every time she attacks, the Nightmare Illusion is going to help quite a bit. But even then, again, look at that. The S3 damage here, not incredible. Yeah, it's good, just not incredible. 14k HP more. He really shouldn't be able to debuff anybody here. Even my KD should have more HP than him at this point. So yeah, we are fine. We are way more than fine. For a KDs, I could actually just pop an S3. It's probably beneficial for me to just do this right now and just get some buffs. Ooh, nice buffs. Defense buff is really good, along with speed. Stealth for Dragon Bride Senya is disgusting. Now they can't hit the frontline unit. Okay, so we could just go for this Mort. He doesn't look like he's on a counter build, so we'll just go ahead and finish him off here. And it's just S3. Kill the Mort off, and if he wants to revive with Ruel, that would be fantastic. It will waste the revive. Oh yeah, and there you go. Oh, he's on Holy Sack! Well there you go. Turn select, guys. That was Shu's third turn, and most of my opponents hadn't moved twice yet. That's how disgusting this Shu is, and this is one of the reasons why I always put her so highly ranked. Ever since she was released, she was a very highly ranked unit in tier list for me. So yeah, she was S tier 2 seasons ago, I think last season, or sorry, I think last season, yeah, she was S tier. The season before that, S tier. This current season, I put her down in A tier, mostly because a lot of people are cleaving now, and she's not really good against cleave. But against any standard team, oh my god. Standard v standard, if you have her, how can you lose? How can you lose? Says the guy who lost with her just earlier. Alright, let's go for these two. Zio Harsetti, Gonzo, that is fine. The main reason I'm not scared of a Ludwig right now is if they ban these two units, is because if they Ludwig, we have Empyrean Ilanov, we can ban protect a Bellion, and that would be way more than enough to kind of weather the storm. So we'll go Ilanov, and we'll just go for the Shu. If they're playing aggressive, so be it, but we're going to go for the Shu here. We're going to steal the Infinite Horizon Acades as the ban protection. It's just the same old, same old. The injury from Ilanov and Shu together are really, really strong, so I'm very happy about that. They work so well together to apply injury. Alright, let's see what these two picks are going to be. This is the turning point. Okay, so they're going to go aggressive. That is fine. Very much fine. If they're going to go aggressive like this, we still want to go for... Do we still want to go Infinite Horizon Acades? Probably still want to go Infinite Horizon Acades, right? Do this. We'll go Dragon Bride Senya. I think that's a pretty good pick here. It's really hard for them to kill the Dragon Bride Senya. With his seal, he will be able to avoid her passive, but if we put Acades in the back line, they won't be able to kill Acades before she takes her turn. So that's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm banking on. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. As for the rest of the team, my opponents, I don't know what they're going to necessarily go for here. It's a really tough choice right now in what they can... in what they decide to do. I don't know if Albedo could actually be a decent choice. They'd have to focus all their energy on Albedo if I pick her. If she gets sealed and someone gets crit, it doesn't actually take down the cooldown of her passive. It doesn't trigger her passive because she's sealed. It didn't trigger at all. So after I cleanse, she would still have her passive available. He is going to go for Knockwall, but that's fine. I can actually just ban the Knockwall here. I think that's a really solid unit for me to ban right now. And he has 1 second to choose. And I'll Ludwig. Alright, that's okay. We can go for the Bellion here. That is okay. Because the Bellion combined with the Ilanov and everything is perfectly fine. We're going to go for this. He has to ban Bellion. We're going to go for this, and we're off to the races, I'm sure. Acades doesn't need resistance. She's going to give attack imprint to everybody, HP imprint for everyone here. That's fine. Alright, let's do it. This Ludwig, with the defense penetration resistance on Ilanov, we should be able to survive. We should be able to. He's gonna have 60 souls at the start of the match. It's gonna be a little devastating, but it's okay. I had to ban the Knockwall because she could actually reset the Acades, and then we'd be in huge trouble, right? If you were to reset the Acades. So after the Tomoka goes, Luna goes, and then we should be able to cut. Hopefully. I mean, he could Soulburn and push up Ludwig too, but he is not going to Soulburn, okay? He's not actually going to use her non-attack skill either, because he doesn't want Acades to push up extra, right, in terms of combat readiness. So after Luna goes... Oh wait, no, hang on. We can't cut, because if he Soulburns here, it actually pushes up Ludwig. Hope he doesn't Soulburn. If he Soulburns, it actually seals the Ilanov. We could still take all the damage. Yeah, we're still going to take all the damage. Uh-oh, that's a bit of an issue. I didn't expect this turn order, I'll be very honest. I thought the New Moon Luna was going to go first. But Ludwig can now go, and he can just kind of dump damage on anybody he wants. He can dump damage on anybody he wants. Acades is definitely dead. She's 100% dead already. Yep, okay, there you go. Oh, I didn't expect the S2 to just kill already, but he already had the attack buff. Gonna go for the S3. No way to mitigate this damage here. We're just gonna have to rely on our bulk, adamant shield, and everything. Alright, Sid is gonna come in. He already has a Soulburn too. See, this is what I mean, guys. You can't counter all cleavers. And even then, in the most disadvantaged draft, right, I had Ilanov, I picked the Bellion, he banned the Bellion, but yeah, even in that situation, nothing I could do about this. And he gets another turn too, he killed the Shu. Alright, oh, hang on, this is Kira again. Oh wait, Kira, look at this, I'm staying, hang on, I'm staying and fighting this out. Kira, what's going on, man? You didn't stay when I fought you, when I had Schneel against your DDR. Oh, come on. I'm putting up a good fight here. Okay, we'll just go for this. I don't think this would kill. I'm hoping it does. We have 35k health. So, I'm hoping this is okay. Oh, good, very good. We're still probably gonna die. We're still probably gonna die here. Still probably gonna end up dying. Yeah, she goes to the S2, attack buff everybody. I think this is over. I mean, we already holy sacked, right? I believe we did. I believe we had already holy sacked, so that's a bit of an issue. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look at my Tywin stats here. I would say, even though I wouldn't consider him necessarily the MVP of the video, I have shown off quite a few of the other units that I've used already, and I haven't really shown off this Tywin. So he's currently on an HP and protection set, 31k health, not too shabby. This is actually without his self-imprint. If I switched him over to his self-imprint, you'd see he'd actually have quite a bit more health, right? Almost 32k health, but it technically is better to share that 8.6% with two other units on the team, further increasing the bulk of everyone all around. But yeah, anyway, with that being said though guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.